because they were talking about create a new page to come in here and this and that. I'm not a runner nor a track star. When I opened my platform, Sassy, I told her last night, you can come to my platform and we can have that conversation we were having. Megan, you're just a fucking racist, and I'm gonna show everybody you're a racist.
I'll mute.
Okay. Hey, what's her name now? First off,
Sergeant Rumple Foreskin.
The hell?
A whole lot. Right, exactly. SGT dot Rumple Foreskin. You can let her in. Because I want to know how it was acceptable. And you could tell that she was so uncomfortable by what Megan said, but she still didn't stick up for herself or anybody else. It was wild. Mole rat, naked mole rat. Right.
How come she's not at work, by the way? Just asking for a friend.
They stay up all night. Like, do y'all sleep?
Oh, hold up. That thing had popped up. She not. Is this her page? She not blocked.
She made a new page. I know she's not blocked. She's probably window licking, catching thrush.
Is she not blocked? Yeah.
Can somebody send Petty the clip from last night? If not, I'll send it to him when I get down so he can hear it.
She's shenanigans now. Shannon dash Ganians.
Jenna, yo old funky ass laugh get on everybody's nerve. You sound so stressed out when you laugh. Let me let you know. You not off either, baby. Be ready. Be prepared.
She gets her feelings hurt and runs away.
And then that's what they were saying. Leave your feelings at the door. But then as soon as I start telling her, sir, I can give you skincare regimens, they dropped me. Who's got feelings? I came to ask you, so you called for me, so I came. You said, get this black ass bitch in here. I came. So explain yourself. Let me let you explain yourself. And of course, her feelings got hurt again. She dropped, made Sassy feel like, oh, you're picking her over me. And then I got blocked.
So is this including Megan opening the door? I don't want to open the door to Megan.
No, absolutely not. You don't have to. I'm gonna handle that.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, my thing is I'm tired. I'm tired of Sassy crashing out. Is this the third or fourth one? And everybody feels bad for her.
Third or fourth. You then left off about 4 more of them.
And then she goes after people like Ratina, Mikey, myself, and then gets a whole bunch of heat and wants to squash it. She thinks she can have this magic live and squash everything every time.
That's the thing. I said with Dana, like, Dana was not even like around or coming on the app or whatever. And because they feel like Mike was harassing them, they kept mentioning her. But like I said, that's the same thing with the Pam situation when Pam came in with me, Mike, and Dana. And we were saying, well, if you're sitting up there in her panel when she's talking shit, then you're fair game too. And so it's the same thing. You can't say, oh, y'all are coming after her and she doesn't do anything when Dana literally hasn't been doing anything and y'all were coming for her. So you're going to get that. And she's like, well, I apologize and I'll never get an apology. I said, listen, you can't get you out of everybody else.
Right.
You can't get that. Like, just because I feel I need to apologize does not mean you need to apologize. If you do, I'm not even going to think it's real. You know what I mean? So it's wild to me that it's y'all on this side. And then I did make mention, Petty, let me tell you this part too. I did make mention that Sassy wants to change. If you want to change so bad, and you talking about, she was saying, I don't like the going real life. I was like, well, you got the biggest doxer in your chat as your mod.
Yeah.
So how are you even going to say that when you got the biggest one in here? And of course, that person stopped commenting.
I mean, but who called? Was it Sassy or was it the mod who called the mom asking about the splash?
It was Sassy. It was Sassy.
That's real life.
But what I'm saying, I agree. And I even gave her a pass on the whole doxing Dora thing the night she doxed Dora by accident. I gave her a pass. I said, but if you want to talk about going real life, she has the biggest doxer and phone dumpers as her mods.
She literally thought that if she could get Regina in the box last night, that they could squash it. Like
Absolutely
she
not.
thinks in her head that she can just say sorry because that's what we've showed her. That's
Well, it didn't, Dana, it didn't start like that until I got in a box. She was talking shit until I got in that box.
Yep.
I just wanted to say, like, I'm not in any of this mess, right? I watch it. But what's getting me, and I said this in Kendra's chat last night, is since you mentioned it, Queenie, that's the only reason why I'm gonna touch on it. Is Crystal's a better person than me, because I could never
Ever.
forgive that shit ever in my fucking life. I don't care what I did to you. I could have done the same shit to you. I could never, ever in my life forgive somebody that fucking did that shit.
Absolutely. And you're absolutely right about that. But did you notice that when I came in there, Crystal never came back? So I couldn't even address her. But I mean, and then she's like, it's nobody's business. But if you guys recall, she came to Hood Rich and myself. She came to us. We felt bad for her, but it was like she wanted to go live. She wanted to expose these things. You know, she wanted to, because if you remember, she started off on her live doing it. So y'all went through all of that, and me personally, like I said, if one of y'all motherfuckers do some shit to me, I might forgive you, but I'm not gonna forget it.
You
Like,
okay,
Why
Betty?
they all up in here right now, though? That's the part. I just invited, making my way up. I'm just confused on why they up in here and got everything to say, but won't come say it to you. Like, they in here right now.
Oh,
The
trust
other-
me. She's scared. They're scary as fuck, like they were last night, because they know they can't drop me. That's what it is. You can't drop me, so you don't want to come up here and fucking face me. That's what it is.
And the only other thing I wanted to say too is y'all. And those of you that support Megan, how many times does she have to show you that she's racist before you believe that she's racist? I'm just asking.
What threw me was when they were talking about they can dish it out, but they can't give it. You were just giving her back what she was giving you last night. Now, explain to me, all of you guys that were there, what did I give out to them? I was being classy. I was being demure. I was being polite. I wasn't being rude. I wasn't talking over them. I wasn't cussing at them. None of that. You know what I mean? I came as respectful as I could come to somebody else's chat where I know I don't have control. You can drop me at any moment. And you see how they treated me. And then when I was gone and it was over and done with between me and her, she got up there, made a whole spiel about how she's not racist, dropped again, then came back and said, get that black ass bitch in here. Like, make that make sense.
I said what I said, she said.
Yep. And Stassi kept saying, do you not feel bad for her? Do you feel like that wasn't the right thing to say? She's questioning you. And the funny thing is, Stassi is so passive aggressive with them, and they don't even notice she's directing it towards them. It's wild. It's so
Y'all-
funny.
You guys ever just sit here and watch Teddy's facial
I do all the time.
cracking me up? The only
They
other
do
thing
too
I was
much, though. They do too much. It's just like they do. They do too much. You just be hearing it, be like, what in the world?
The other thing is like, I genuinely think people are getting bored because a friend of mine mentioned, like, this is recycled ass shit. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna, like, you guys, there's a new season of Survivor on the TV. You can watch the news, go touch grass. Like, you guys don't have to fight every freaking day with each other, okay? Remember, it costs $0 to be kind. I gotta go take care of my baby.
I mean, Levin, them, they all were up there. Then they start making Aussie jokes about Sweet Cheeks being Australian. Yes.
What they gotta do?
I mean, just joking on her for her accent, cracking jokes, thinking that, like, y'all have already showed your racist card. Why would you even bring up anything about where she's from?
They do too much. They not showing up.
They're not going to show up because they can't drop me here. They could drop me there and be like, oh, when I first went in, they had 140 people in their live. When I was in there, it was 200 and something. And yeah, okay. And then after I left, back down to 140. Well, I'm going to make sure that you get all the fucking attention you need tonight.
My phone about to die. This is definitely good.
Holly Mae.
Bro, it's the talking shit about somebody but having them blocked for me.
Oh, she did that to me last night every time she blocked me. And then was calling me in there, calling about bring that black ass bitch in here, but had me blocked the whole time. And then gonna say, well, she can make a page to come in here. I know she has a backup. No, I don't. Like, I had to create
me,
one to go.
I think that to me, I feel like clearly it ain't my business for what they're saying, because I mean, they ain't saying it to where if you want a reaction from me, then don't block me and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got me blocked, yeah, they got me blocked. That bitch unblocked me, Teddy, to write a comment or to tag me in a video to try to flip the narrative as if Ratina reached out to her kid. And then when I corrected it, she blocked me again.
But if you were watching last night, Holly, I brought up the fact that you remember, I said to Sassy, I said, you remember when all this started? It was me, her, Hood Rich, and Crystal and them arguing, and she brought y'all up into the conversation.
Yeah.
Nobody else brought y'all up. She did.
That's what she did to us. She brought you guys up with me and Bubbles.
Right.
And Lila has been gone for a while, and Sassy still...
She's not going to mention her anymore, but she's not going to mention her anymore. I talked to her about that last night. She hasn't been on the app. She hasn't even spoken. No, she hasn't. She was upset that Ratina had an email between them, but she did not get that from Lila. So, like I told her, that could have came from when she put the shit up on her screen. Ratina's good at grabbing your damn screen.
Right. Okay, I'm going to drop.
But yeah, I'm not stepping off your neck, bitch. Just know that I'm gonna play them recordings of you talking all that shit.
You just with
lying. They gotta stop lying and thinking that people don't still got shit in their phones from the truth. Right. This shit all played out real life, real time, in 4K, like everybody says. None of the shit that we're talking about or saying has got, like, come on now. And then the people saying both sides doxed, when y'all say that, y'all need to be very specific on who doxed, because didn't nobody over here dox shit.
No, we made that very clear last night. I told them, you got the biggest doxer in your chat, like as your mod. And everybody got quiet. And of course, Bougie didn't even comment no more until after I was gone out of the chat. Like, come on, we've seen it. I'm so tired of hearing the, oh, pity me. It's when it comes to them, it's, oh, pity me. But when it's everybody else, it's like, drag, drag, drag. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, what threw me out of my fucking chair was when Bougie was talking about Rissa doxing me, giving my information up, and Rissa was in the chat. But when Bougie was on her little troll accounts in the duck off playing hide and go seek, Rissa was throwing that shit on Bougie, but didn't clear up shit when Bougie was saying it was her. That's what I'm saying.
I called them out about
Bougie,
the bubble thing.
All of them.
They all thing.
Are doxing little bitches, looking people up, all because what? Because you don't like them?
I called them out about the Bubbles thing. Remember when they were when she said Bubbles had cancer or whatever, and she was trying to, I called her out about that last night, and I was like, they played the recording. She was like, it was either, she tried to say it was either Bougie or somebody else that sent it to me, and it was Bougie. We saw the chat, and I told her that. We saw the chat. It was Bougie. She told you to check your messages. I called her out about that shit. And then she was like, yeah, but then, and I said, I saw where Bougie tried to come up after the fact and correct it. You know, Bubbles, and I told her, Bubbles is a good person. So just for streaming, y'all attacked her like that. That's what I'm talking about. You're involving more people. And then when people get on your ass, you want to talk about, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I just wanted to stop. But you starting shit. Just because you say you're done arguing don't mean that I have to be. If you pick
me and Bubbles come from the same side. Listen, me and Bubbles come from the same side. We've been following each other for years now. And this bitch, Shannon, tried to say that I am the one who said that she had cancer.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. She
that's a lie. That's a lie.
Last night.
That's a whole lie. That's a whole lie. I'm not putting no illnesses, no detrimental fucking
I've never heard you say that.
Situations on nobody.
She didn't tell me that lie. She tried to tell me that it was Bougie or some RZA or somebody else that had gave it to her, and I told her who it was. We saw the chat. I told her I watched the videos, and you know, and just to me, it was like Bubbles didn't do anything just for streaming her. And I told her, you're gonna see us all over the place. I'm all over YouTube. All over YouTube. I don't get mad about people streaming me. I'm not gonna sit up and cry and be like, oh, you're streaming me, so now I'm gonna do this and that to you. Like, I don't do that. So why, because Bubbles was streaming you, You made up false things about her and then started attacking her. And they love to say age, age, age. Y'all wish y'all could look like she do at her age. You look like her age and you're in
Yes.
your 40s.
I also want to see the receipts where Sassy said last night that I made a fake account and texted her trying to be her friend. Where's
I did
that at?
I asked for those too because she swore up and down it was you. I said, could you prove it? But she
I have never
showed
done
me,
that.
remember? She couldn't even show me.
I would never ever fake being her friend, not even.
She couldn't show me.
I know, and then they're throwing up the medical field and all the things, but doesn't Sassy work in the medical field?
Girl, she is.
Allegedly.
She's an age. She
Like
don't
they
pass
they,
that.
they be killing me, but all they're doing is just like, oh girl, like Katie said, recycling drama. That's it. They ain't coming out with nothing new. All they're doing is putting different names on different shit.
Well, I got some new shit for her. She called me a black ass bitch, and I got the proof of it.
Yeah,
Then that's the thing she tried to say.
I challenge them. You know what? I challenge them to walk down the street with their cameras on, screaming the shit they scream on the internet.
They wouldn't dare
Do it
that.
in their real life. The screen on with people around and speak all that shit that you talk on the internet. That's what I challenge.
They wouldn't do that.
No.
You know damn well they wouldn't do that. They're cowards. They can't even sit in a box with you while you tell them what you think about them. They
Because
can't
baby,
do
listen,
that.
I'll be at a whole ass bar in front of everybody screaming that everything I say online, and I bet you everyone around me is
And then-
jumping in to scream some shit too.
And then why did she try to be like, well, I got a serious question. So if a black person and a white person get into an argument and they're saying bitch back and forth, and one uses race, first off, in an argument, I don't care who the fuck you are. If you're a bitch, you're a bitch. Your color is never going to come into play.
Right.
I'm never going to be like, oh, you blah, blah, bitch. Like, why does that even matter what color you are? You're a bitch. You're just a bitch. But I'll be a bitch. He started off calling me a bitch and got mad because I told her my mama didn't raise no female dogs. The only one I see is in your household. So that's where it started. And then after that, it trickled. And I still was talking to her calm. But Megan, you got some shit coming for you, baby.
About me, unblock me, you fucking
They're not going to do
weirdos.
that. I had to get let me see who. Nikki went in and was like, "Can you please unblock Queenie?" I love you, Nikki. She sure did. She got him to unblock me. So but you have her unblocked. I know they're window licking. They'll have a whole midnight live about it when they feel like everybody's fucking asleep. That's what I'm saying. What y'all bitches on that keep y'all up all night? Like, what are you on? You got to be on something. But yes, Petty, I was trying to be respectful. I offered hygiene advice, and they were rude as fuck. Rude as fuck.
All right, I'll make sure I put this out if I get off here. You're going around 6 or 7.
About 7 o'clock. It's probably going to be about 7 o'clock because my
7
client's coming.
Central Time. I'll make
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and show everybody because I know some of y'all go to sleep and did miss it. We will be replaying it.
Yeah, don't send it to me.
He's like, I don't want to see it.
Don't send it to me.
But yes, no, don't ever unblock Megan. She can't. I'm sorry. If she come to church, I'm going to have to wait outside.
No, I just can't. I don't think I can press it. I couldn't.
She's a racist, right? And it's sad that she's condoning that and teaching the next generation that. But I'm telling you, the way things are going, if she would have said that in public, it would have been a hate crime. I could have smacked the piss out of her. So that's how they would have took it. It's a hate crime. You can't say things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead because I got to take my baby to the dentist. But thank you, Petty. I figured somebody would have sent you the clip. Like, did you see this? It was wild.
I've been my I just
Listen, that rest did me good because I came back and I'm ready to play. I came back calm and everything.
I'm gonna go back into hiding after Friday.
I know that's real because it's gonna be wild. They probably will be up all night long, all night. But remember to wash your face, brush your teeth, and wash your ass, people, before you want to argue with some people on the internet. Bye.
Bye. A couple of minute notes. A couple of minute notes before I get up out of here. Land is cheap. Okay, I I'm not gonna be able to do my mini notes. I gotta play this song before I even do my